Right, it's 19, and can I say those things? It's 19 and a half minutes past 8. Our panel this morning, Jon Bridges, 7 Days producer, and Emma Espiner, social commentator. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Great to have you here. Right, number one, Jamie Oliver. I've always thought that Jamie Oliver, Emma, is he's just a bit of a wowser. He's like, do as I do. Just, your life would be better if you were me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he's a bit of a knob. But I'm pro sugar tax, though. So
Can you say a bit of a knob? I'm just checking.
Well, I feel like I've just said it, so...
No, that's good. But we shouldn't repeat it.
Well, you can't say massive knob.
No. Bit of a knob's okay. Massive knob, not good.
Yeah. But I'm pro sugar tax, so I'm pleased that he's taking a stand on this.
But you see, this is the thing. So what he's doing, he's adding 10p to the cost of a sugary drink in one of his own restaurants. Just take the bloody sugary drink off the menu if you really care.
Everyone's got their own way of discouraging you from drinking sugary drinks. He does it by adding 10p to the cost. Milo did it by making it taste disgusting.
Yeah.
So everyone, we're all aiming for the same thing, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
But don't you think it's sort of a double standard thing from him? I mean, Jon, if you look at his recipes, he doesn't go sparingly on the sugar. In fact, you go back a few years and he taught Britain how to put sugar in a bowl and turn it into a dessert.
That's real sugar, though, isn't it? It's not manufactured.
Doesn't make any difference.
Sugar.
It's just sugar. It's just sugar. Okay, hang on. I'm going to pick you up on this, Emma, because it's sugar.
Yeah, but if it's like aspartame or other funny sugars that they put into sugary drinks.
That's not sugar, that's poison.
Yeah,
that's the point. If it's sugar, because people talk about artificial sugar, but there's no such thing. Sugar's just sugar. But
there's no such thing as artificial sugar.
No, there isn't. No, it's either do you want poison or do you want poison? Because sugar's poison too, isn't it? I watched that movie. Don't talk to me about it. I'm like a born-again Christian. Honestly.
Oh, which one?
I think...
the sugar movie.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to catch on. People are going to see how much attention he's getting from this sugar thing, because he's getting worldwide attention.
That's right.
Yeah. Gareth Morgan's going to start a cat tax.
Of course he is.
To discourage people from getting cats.
Yeah.
It's going to be
No, you're right
massive.
to bring up Gareth Morgan, because I think they're both wowsers.
It's never ever right to bring up Gareth Morgan. Let's just move on.
No, I love it. Jamie Oliver, Gareth Morgan is New Zealand's Jamie Oliver, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got too much money and he's just flaunting it. This blooming, now you've started on the flag thing, haven't you? So here he is. He can't draw, so he wants someone else to come up with his idea because they can draw.
I'm just glad he wasn't on that plane where they found the cat. He just sort of looked up and pushed it off.
He just pushed it off, yeah.
See you later, pussy.
And then landed on as many other cats as he could. All right, risky play in schools. Emma, were you a bit of a tomboy when you were young? Were you a bit of a...
No, but I still grew up playing bull rush on concrete, so I'm all for it.
Yep. And the thing, do you remember those jungle gyms? When I think back, they were lethal. The number of kids at our school who got broken bones on jungle gyms. Because the thing with the jungle gym is you fall onto the bars below you and then you tumble, usually rotating on your neck, onto the bar below that, and then finally you hit the concrete.
At our school, there was glass in the concrete just to make sure you could really get hurt.
Just to add to the educational benefit of risk.
And look at us, tough as.
Yeah.
And, in our school...
We're fine. All my friends died, actually, but I'm fine.
We played bull rush using real bulls at our school. We played knuckle bones using our own knuckle bones.
Yep.
And, life was tough. We played hopscotch. Our father would tie one of our legs up and make us drink scotch.
Yeah.
That's why it was called.
Now, he knew how to bring up a child. Yeah. I remember when I was at school, I went to school, I finished my schooling in England, and they had conkers. I don't know if you know the conker game, right? So you've got what are the nuts? Chestnuts. Yeah. So you've got a hard chestnut at the end of a rope, and the idea was I went home sometimes with bruises right over my hands, but I had a 50er.
What is that?
My chestnut. It matches black plastic. My chestnut, because you got a different number for how many you'd destroyed. So a 50er meant that yours had smashed 50.
It's still your greatest achievement.
It weighs, and I sometimes forget to mention it. Yeah. Most dangerous thing you did when you were young.
Actually, the playgrounds were, because they had splinters in those days because they were made of sanded down wood, and so you just you'd slide down them, and it's just
We had a slide made of marine ply. Honestly, I used to go home and have that slide pulled out of my arse every day. There's another bit of slide that'll come out. All right, we'll be back again very, very soon with our panel. Most of it came out anyway. It's 24 minutes past 8.
I don't like it. No, I love it.
Righto, welcome back. This is Paul Henry throughout New Zealand. Thanks to our partner AMP, Jon Bridges, 7 Days producer, and Emma Espiner, social commentator, are our, commentators this morning. Colin Craig, just say for one moment, John, that you had the position of campaign manager for the Conservatives. What advice would you be giving the Conservatives?
Oh, well, I would say they're doing the right thing. Because it's clear that Colin Craig is an alien who's come from outer space to take over New Zealand, and he knows he's let it slip. He's let it slip too many times. The weird photo in the grass, the clothes that don't fit him, because he's not a proper human.
And the walk.
The walk.
Yeah, that's a clear sign.
It's a weird walk. Yeah. But having said that, as soon as you're told that your walk is weird, it's hard to walk normally.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever done that thing where you've been in a film shoot or something like that, and they've said, oh, could you just walk a bit differently? And you think, oh, shit. I suppose I could. And in the next minute, you've actually forgotten how to walk.
Yeah. But this is Colin Craig's whole life, though. So what he's done and what his people have advised him to do, and what I would advise him to do if I was his people, do something that only a human would do.
Right.
Exhibit a real human failing. Have an affair.
Right.
Infidelity. Nothing more human. Nothing says I'm not an alien like infidelity.
Like infidelity, yeah. It's funny you should say that, because when you first did that, I thought it's a bit of a stretch to say that Colin Craig is in fact an alien. But actually, you're right. All those things, it adds up, Emma.
And I think actually, when you look at the press conference, I think his wife applied his bronzer. Did you see the press conference?
Well, yeah, but are you implying that she's not a very good makeup artist?
No, I'm implying she did that on purpose.
Oh,
because he was using her as a prop.
Sabotaging him visually.
Honey, why don't you do my makeup?
Yeah.
Sure thing, darling. No, you look great.
It's like a sort of, we can't be too critical about appearance. Well, you certainly can't, John. But
probably can. You got leeway.
He has sort of doing this sort of After Eight sort of look, isn't it? It's a bit Miami Vice in the sort of Colin Craig kind of way.
Well, he's trying to portray himself as a guy that could have a mistress.
Yeah.
So he's got to have that.
Question:
It's not
if you put
though.
Colin Craig in a speedboat, would it still look cool?
Wow, that's a good question.
Let's ponder it. I've got to thank you guys very much. Jon Bridges, Emma Espiner, thank you for coming in. We'll see you both again very soon.
Thank you.
All right, some good advice there for the Conservatives too. Going to a Conservative board meeting is like entering Area 51. It's now...